Oh shit. Yeah, I guess I should use my new ability on this. Later. Later. Do I have any other stories? I have a really fun story from school where so there's this really dumb kid and like we liked him because he wasn't like harmful. Like he was harmless. He was just really stupid. And he was kind of funny. Like he was a bloke. But so one day we're standing in line and for some reason he had the like the cancer red it sounds wrong. But it was like a cancer awareness colored like the red iPhone, right? So he had it and he was like, I wonder if I could bend my iPhone. And so we're in line, we're in the lunch line, and me and my friend just look at him and we're like, we look at him and then we look at each other and we're like, yeah, you can definitely bend it. You should totally try that. Because it's like, who's gonna, I want to see someone bend their phone, but I would never bend mine. And most of my friends aren't stupid enough to bend their phones. So this seemed like a ripe opportunity to see a phone bending for free. So we're like, yeah, dude, you got it. And so we're standing there in line. He takes his phone case off. He starts bending it. Like pretty naturally. He wasn't like a weak kid. He was pretty strong. And so he bends his phone like a pretty good amount. And we're like, wow, he really meant he was gonna bend it. He meant the bent. And so he bent it and he was like, yeah, see, look, it's fine. And then he turned it on. He turned the phone on, but when he turned it on, it was facing us. And he turns it on. And there is a giant green line going down like the off center of his screen, like a half an inch off center of his screen, just a giant, thick, like half an inch thick fucking green line going down his phone screen. And me and my friend immediately go, oh no, dude. And he goes, wait, what? And he turns his phone around and it's just getting busted. And he's like, oh, dude. And we were like, oh, dude, that's crazy. I guess you shouldn't have bent your phone. And then, like 2 years later, they gave this dumbass a car because you could fucking start driving. And I'm not kidding when I tell you it wound up like literally. It was either flipped over in a ditch or he literally crashed into a tree. I can't remember which one it was. I think he, yeah, no, he flipped over in a ditch because I was like, dude, I would literally give anything to see him. And and you wouldn't believe this, but people made fun of her for it. They really didn't really have any mercy for that. Well, because it's like, dude, you destroyed someone's mailbox. And it's like, you really, I couldn't say anything about that because me and my friends did shit that was worse than that. We did shit worse than destroying a mailbox or two, but holy fuck, the way that it was just like, it was, I mean, I'm not kidding. I literally remember I was sitting in a class and it was like silent and like I didn't really like I kind of knew the two people sitting next to me, but we weren't like really close. And I just kind of looked at them and I was like, they kind of looked at me and I was like, I don't really know what to talk about. So I looked at them and I was like, dude, did you see that video of that girl getting flung out of her car? They immediately, everyone erupts in laughter. It's like, let's go. Let's go, dude. That is a great, there is really just a very there's a great feeling about just making a group of a room of people laugh and just being like, you know what, dude, it's gonna be okay. You know what, shit is boring right now, but how funny is that, dude? Especially, dude, at work, a laugh at work or a laugh at school. You ever see those posts where it's like when you when you're trying to show up to school on some depressed shit, but your boy talking about some pickle Rick, and it's the funniest thing he's ever seen. And I was like, you know what, dude? Takes me back. Listen, would I literally ever go back to that a single high school classroom ever? God no. Literally some of the worst years of my life. But you know what? You can appreciate just those moments. Dude, like making a teacher laugh. When you make a teacher laugh, even in college, that's a great feeling. It's just a good, like, you know what? Maybe we're not so different, you and I. It's just so nice. Just being like, yeah, you know what? We can laugh about the same stuff. Because there's so much division amongst teachers and students now. I feel like all teachers just have no faith in their students, which I don't blame them because holy fuck, some of these kids are real fucking basket cases. If we're gonna be honest. But I mean, no, dude, like these teachers, I believe in them. Dude, I still my senior year English teacher was the best. She was so hooked. She was just hooked from COVID, from teaching, and she just was so done. You could just tell. You could just tell in the way that she spoke and acted and generally behaved that she just did. She was done, but she was the best, man. And I hope that she is doing well. What do you want from me, man? Yeah, boom. Okay, boom. Yeah, I don't know. When you growing up is truly appreciating your high school teachers and like how fun they actually were. Like if you had a teacher you could reliably enjoy, like you actually liked their class, like what a relief that was. You know what I mean? Most classes are just so fucking boring and lame. Let's be able to go into one and to just be like, you know what? We're gonna have fun today. I feel like my input matters. I feel like the teacher wants me to answer. You know, that does a lot, I think, for young kids. And then like, dude, it's insane. Never mind. But it's just crazy the more like students that don't just like dude, there are some real dickhead teachers out there, is all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? Like just some real like power tripping 40-year-olds where it's like, man, your kids must fucking hate you if you act like this to like kids that aren't yours. You ever think about that? You ever think about like teachers that just like their teaching style is very clearly defined by like how they either raise their kids or their lack thereof of kids. Like when you can tell that they're like, oh, these are my kids, oh my students, they're my kids. It's like, no, I'm not your fucking kid, yo. I'm not your kid, yo. Don't talk about none of that. That's weird. Don't be your kid. I'm not your fucking kid. Boom. Oh damn, that's fucking. Oh, that's so sick. Dude, they really did just like lock the fuck in on this game. Shadow Generations is awesome. Yippee! Damn. So I think I've got about like an hour 20 of footage, and I have to pee really bad. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Wait, cutscene. No, Mario. Mario, save Mario. You've got space aids. She has spids. Spades. Spades. Space aids. He's so cool, bro. He's so freaking tough. He gave her like the fucking he gave her the DreamWorks face.
Maria. Thank you, Shadow.
You're that guy that I know that looks like that other guy that everyone else knows.
They must be from a point in time before the Ark disaster.
It's just like, what are you talking about, Shadow?
Shadow? You look grim. Are
You
you
look
okay?
grim. Oh yeah, you look black and red.
Fine. Find somewhere safe to hide. I'll take care of everything.
It's funny that they're just basically like not acknowledging where they are at all. Like these two, like they're basically acting like this is the most normal place in the world for them to be. Also, I'll be right back. We're back. Sorry. Alrighty. Fuck you guys. I low-key don't give a fuck. We're going in the castle now, bitches. Right?